Welcome back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and today it is time for the BAFTAs. Now, granted, I'm probably not really going to be able to watch the BAFTAs, considering apparently they announced the winners like 2 hours before the BAFTAs are supposed to even air, so I'm just going to have to read off of them from Twitter, which is not really exciting, but blame the British. I am expecting an Oppenheimer sweep here, and there are a few categories that I feel like are very, very interesting, because it's like, it could go a number of different ways. The screenplay categories, I think, are going to be really telling as to who could be winning Best Picture at the Oscars, or how big Oppenheimer's sweep will actually be. Because as of right now, I'm predicting Oppenheimer to win Adapted Screenplay, and I'm predicting The Holdovers to win Original Screenplay. Let's just talk about Original Screenplay for a second. Well, for one, I don't think Barbie's winning. I feel like Original Screenplay is going to be really interesting to see if The Holdovers really is number 2. Like, is it actually number 2 like we think it is? If it can win Original Screenplay, then it can very well win the Oscar for Best Picture. But right now, it doesn't really have any major Original Screenplay precursors, although it did win a lot of Critics' Awards for Original Screenplay, so that is something to consider. But Anatomy of a Fall won the Golden Globe, which makes things very interesting. If Anatomy of a Fall wins Original Screenplay here, then I don't think The Holdovers is going to win Best Picture, because we don't have the Writers Guild Awards to look forward to, so that's not going to be helpful to us. So if Anatomy of a Fall wins here, then yeah, Oppenheimer is so winning Best Picture. Another interesting race is going to be Adapted Screenplay, because can Oppenheimer take Adapted Screenplay here? Because so far, American Fiction and Barbie won the Critics' Choice Awards, because again, Barbie won original there, but, you know, it's adapted at the Oscars. I don't think American Fiction is going to win the BAFTA. That would be very out of character for BAFTA to do. I wouldn't mind it. It's not a bad... I finally saw American Fiction. Great movie. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. I think this is a race between Oppenheimer and Poor Things. Oh my god! Holy shit! Anatomy of a Fall wins Original Screenplay. Alright, goodbye Holdovers. Rest in peace. You're not winning Best Picture. Like, Holdovers doesn't have anything. It could maybe win Writers Guild, but we don't have that this year. Like, the Writers Guild comes after the Oscars. Congratulations, Oppenheimer. You just won Best Picture, because there's no fucking way The Holdovers is going to beat it now. There's no way it's going to beat it, because you have to have screenplay or director to win Best Picture. It's obviously not nominated for screenplay, no, for director. It doesn't have any precursor support for original screenplay, so goodbye, Holdovers. You're done. It's great to be nominated. I wouldn't have minded if you won original screenplay. Actually, I probably would have been my pick to win original screenplay. Like, honestly, what is number 2 now? Like, I thought maybe Holdovers could put up a fight, but that's just not happening. Wait. Poor Things won visual effects? So we don't know what's winning visual effects now. We just don't know. Okay, well, for one, that's a stupid win. Poor Things does not deserve to be nominated for visual effects, let alone the win. Fuck you. There's no clarity. What the fuck is happening in this category? The two films that just won visual effects at the Critics' Choice and BAFTA are not even nominated at the Oscars. So it's like, what is happening? Now, at this point, we have to turn to the Visual Effects Society. And it's just like, what? Like, what the fuck is happening in this category? But again, that's a stupid win. That's also, like, once again, this just proves why BAFTA sucks with visual effects. Like, because don't forget, they gave the first Black Panther the win for visual effects. The moment they did that, BAFTAs don't know nothing about visual effects. They know absolutely jack shit about visual effects. We have to turn to the Visual Effects Society, which is going to be tough because the creator is going to win visual effects driven feature at the Visual Effects Society, and Napoleon's going to win supporting visual effects. I'm assuming, unless we have like a big fucking upset. Ah! What the? Wait! It won Best Animated Feature? Wait, no, wait, The Boy and the Heron. I forgot to say that. The Boy and the Heron. The Boy and the Heron just won Best Animated Feature. What the oh my god. We're getting so much chaos right here. What the hell? Like, The Boy and the Heron, again, I'm not shitting on the winner. Like, Boy and the Heron's great. Even though Spider-Verse would be my pick, but it's like, see what I'm talking about? There's so much chaos here. There's so much chaos. But I did call that. I did say The Boy and the Heron was going to win here. So yeah, my God. Like, what do we do now? Because, like BAFTA and Golden Globes went for Boy and the Heron, but, like, Critics' Choice and Annie gave it to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We'll have to see what PGA does, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Because so far, this is the exact same route that Encanto and Mitchell's vs. the Machines had. Because Encanto won the Globe, and it won the BAFTA, and Mitchell's vs. the Machines won Critics' Choice and the Annie. So we don't really know what's happening. So yeah, Earth Mama won the BAFTA for a British debut. So the Zone of Interest wins, and yet it wasn't in Best Film? I think this is just really, like, the BAFTAs trying to make sure the Oscars know, hey, vote for the Zone of Interest because you don't have Anatomy of a Fall. Although, again, it's just weird that the Zone of Interest wins the film not in the English language category, even though it's not even in Best Film. Oh, wow! The Holdovers just won Best Casting over Anatomy of a Fall. Editing goes to Oppenheimer. All right. Awesome. Man, I think that's the first award Oppenheimer has won today. But yeah, that was very much expected. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oppenheimer wins Best Cinematography. All right. Goodbye, Poor Things. I don't think Poor Things is winning cinematography at the Oscars. Oh my God! American Fiction actually won Adapted Screenplay at the BAFTAs? Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess Oppenheimer's not winning 9 Oscars. Oh my, I did not think the BAFTAs would go for American Fiction. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, American Fiction just won Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars. Man, I did not think they would do this. Of the BAFTAs of all places actually gave it to American Fiction. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected. That was very unexpected. So yeah, I guess we're not going to see Oppenheimer win that picture, director, screenplay combo. And look, I'm not really upset over American Fiction's win. That's a great screenplay. I finally saw it last night. Wonderful, wonderful film. Like, so I'm not upset. I'm just shocked that the BAFTAs did it. Like, they don't go for movies like this. Like, they don't do that. So it's like, this is a pleasant surprise, if I'm going to be honest. And the crazy thing is, the BAFTAs didn't even like, or at least didn't seem to like American Fiction all that much. Because apparently, Adapted Screenplay was the only nomination that American Fiction got. Like, not even Jeffrey Wright got saved by the jury. And also, the fact that the American Fiction wasn't even longlisted for Best Film. Supporting Actor goes to Robert Downey Jr. All right, what's happening here? 20 Days in Mariupol wins Best Documentary. All right, I figured that was going to happen. Yeah, I mean, granted, it's the only documentary here that's nominated for the Oscars, so it's like, I think it's just gonna take it. I think it's just gonna take it here. Oh, what's happening here? Oppenheimer wins Best Score. All right, once again, that's another win for Oppenheimer. Again, very expected one. I don't really know what else to really say. It's just a sweep. Ludwig Göransson's winning his his second Oscar, I should say. So yeah. Oh wait, what's happening here? The Zone of Interest won something. It won Best Sound. Oh my God! Wait, no, that's not happening at the Oscars. No, it's gonna be Wow. The Zone of Interest wins Best Sound. Like, but again, why didn't they nominate the Zone of Interest for Best Film? That, like, of all things, that just makes no sense to me, especially considering how much the Killers of the Flower Moon kind of underperformed, and the Zone of Interest got everything it was longlisted for except for Best Film. So yeah, but that is crazy. Best Sound. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so Poor Things just won production design. All right. So far, yeah, this makes sense for BAFTA. Yeah. Man, what's going to win the Oscar? Because again, it's like, the Art Directors Guild didn't even give it to Barbie, but the Critics' Choice did, but I don't know. Oh, God. And both of them are in Best Picture, so yeah. But so it wasn't Oppenheimer that won this. I didn't predict Oppenheimer to win this, okay? I'm not that crazy, but I was just wondering, like, if they wanted to go crazy for it.
They could.
All right, so Jellyfish and Lobster won British short film. All right. I don't think it's nominated for the Oscar, so it's like, honestly, like, yeah, none of these actually have any overlap with the Oscars, so. Okay, Crab Day wins Best Short Animation. Alright, yeah, I think I predicted that. Granted, I only predicted it because of the name alone. I don't know. But, whatever. I guess I got that right, so yay. Outstanding British film goes to The Zone of Interest over Poor Things. So far, Poor Things is not doing so well. Like, it literally lost British film to a film that wasn't even in Best Film. The Zone of Interest seems to be very, very strong. Oh shit, okay, yeah, Poor Things wins costume design. Alright. Yeah, I expected that to happen here at the BAFTAs. So, yeah, man, ooh, I want to see what the Costume Designers Guild does. Oh, and sure enough, yeah, Poor Things won makeup and hair. Of course it did. God, like, Poor Things is winning a lot of techs. So I'm wondering, but again, it didn't win Adapted Screenplay, and it couldn't even win Outstanding British Film. So, like, now it's kind of a toss-up if I think Emma Stone's winning lead actress or not. If she does, then she's definitely win competitive for the Oscar, and we'll have to see what the SAG Awards do. But if she loses to Sandra Hüller, well then, yeah, I think she's in trouble, and Lily Gladstone could potentially have an edge. Alright, yes! Christopher Nolan wins director. Alright, so so Christopher Nolan has officially won everything he needs to win. Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, DGA, BAFTA. There is no way he can lose now. I cannot see a world where he loses. He is locked in tight. Mia McKenna Bruce wins the Rising Star Award. Okay, oh wait, so it wasn't Jacob Elordi. Again, I don't really know how this whole thing works. I don't really know how. There we go! Cillian Murphy wins lead actor. Alright, let's see what SAG does. I mean, if SAG definitely goes for Cillian Murphy, he's definitely winning. If it goes to Paul Giamatti, I think we do have a race, because I don't think it will be like a Brendan Fraser type of situation, because, like, Brendan Fraser was, like, a huge, like, powerhouse, whereas, like, Paul Giamatti, you know, it'd be nice if he won, but I don't know. I don't know if there's as much passion for Paul Giamatti there. So I think we're just going to see Cillian Murphy. Also, rest in peace, Bradley Cooper. You're not winning a single Oscar this year. Oh, that must mean lead actress is coming up. Is it going to be Sandra Hüller or is it going to be Emma Stone? Because I feel like this is going to, like, be really telling as to who's going to be stronger at the Oscars. Because again, if Emma Stone wins, it's not necessarily over for Lily Gladstone, because she could still win the SAG award and still be in the race, as long as Emma Stone doesn't also win SAG. But if Sandra Hüller wins at BAFTA, that's definitely going to hurt Emma Stone, because then that would give Lily Gladstone an easier chance to win SAG, and then an easier chance to win the Oscar. Oh, shit, okay, yep, Emma Stone, she wins lead actress. So, okay, like, she's still very much in the race. We still have to figure out what SAG's gonna do. Again, if Lily Gladstone wins at SAG, then I feel like that bodes very well, or at least pretty well in her favor, because Emma Stone is still a big contender. If Emma Stone wins SAG, then yeah, it's over for Lily Gladstone, and she's not winning the Oscar. Emma Stone right now, she's not missing. Again, Sandra Hüller, she didn't win this, so yeah. It is still a nail-biting race. And we're coming up on the last award, Best Film. How is it not Oppenheimer? Now again, it is interesting that in the past decade, the Oscars and the BAFTAs have only lined up in Best Picture 2 times. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what else could beat Oppenheimer at this point. Like, what else? Like, the only other possible contender that could have beaten Oppenheimer, I thought would be The Holdovers, but it didn't even win original screenplay here. So it would have to, like wave like a magic wand out of nowhere for it to win original screenplay at the Oscars, despite no precursor wins. All right, and Oppenheimer wins Best Film. Man, again, this this film is just unstoppable. But overall, like, there was a lot of doubt in a lot of categories. Like, you know, original screenplay went to Anatomy of a Fall, which just, again, goodbye Holdovers in winning Best Picture at the Oscars. American Fiction managed to win Adapted Screenplay at the BAFTAs, which I did not think they would touch. I did, like, the BAFTAs seem to not care about American Fiction all that much. Because, again, this was, like, the only award it was nominated for. Like, even Jeffrey Wright, in a juried category, could not get into Best Lead Actor. So I thought it was, like, sure, it got the nomination, but I was like, yeah, it's probably not going to win. It's going to be either Poor Things or Oppenheimer. And then it actually managed to win, which is incredible for that. And again, Oppenheimer performed a little bit worse than I expected it to. Again, it didn't get adapted screenplay, but that was up in the air a bit. But the fact that it didn't even win Best Sound, like the fact that it lost Best Sound to The Zone of Interest, wow. Like, that was probably one of the most unexpected upsets. And my god, Poor Things winning visual effects, aside from that award being completely undeserving, again, just shows, how much the BAFTAs just constantly take L's in visual effects. Like, it doesn't do anything to predict the Oscar. Because again, Critics' Choice went to Oppenheimer, BAFTA went to Poor Things. It's like, well, I guess we can only look at Visual Effects Society because that's the only options we have left. And it's and even then, like, the creator is going to win Outstanding Visual Effects in a Photoreal Feature, the top prize, and then Napoleon's going to win Outstanding Supporting Visual Effects in a Photoreal Feature. So it's like, it's going to be between those two, all right? Visual Effects is going to be between the creator and Napoleon. I want the creator to win. It better win, but the fact of the matter is, I just don't think it's that kind of Best Picture quality that the Oscars like. Again, it wasn't even eligible for Best Picture. Whereas Napoleon, it's a big Ridley Scott film, and it's just like, if the creator were to win, it would have to win off of merit alone. Also, animated feature, still a hot race. We still don't know who's winning between Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and The Boy and the Heron. And like I said earlier, it's looking like a repeat of what happened with Encanto versus the Mitchells versus the Machines. Because Encanto won the Golden Globe and the BAFTA, but Critics' Choice and the Annies went to Mitchells versus the Machines. So, are we going to see that kind of thing happen with The Boy and the Heron? There is PGA, but at the same time, I don't know. PGA, I mean, I think they generally go in the Oscars direction. And I think the PGA would be more likely to go with Spider-Verse than, The Boy and the Heron. Although, if it won PGA, I would say, all right, it's done. Boy and the Heron's winning Best Animated Feature at this point. But it is still a race. It is still a race. The Zone of Interest seems to be having some sort of late surge, although not enough to win Adapted Screenplay. And again, it wasn't even nominated for Best Film at BAFTA, so I don't really see, the Zone of Interest becoming like an All Quiet type of situation. Overall, the BAFTA seemed pretty normal this year. Like it just showed that last year with All Quiet, it was just like they absolutely loved All Quiet on the Western Front. Also, makeup and hair. We like visual effects, we don't know what's happening. Although at the same time, at least with Poor Things, unlike at the Critics' Choice Awards, the Critics' Choice Awards gave it to Barbie, which wasn't even shortlisted, and Poor Things is nominated, so we do have that, but it's just like, is Maestro just not going to win? I want to see what the Makeup and Hairstylist Guild does, because, I don't know, but at the same time, like, they could go with Maestro, but at the same time, they could maybe go with it would be weird if the Makeup and Hairstylist Guild gave it to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, despite not even shortlisting it at the Oscars. Like, that would be upsetting. Like, I still don't know why the Oscars did not even shortlist Guardians 3. That was so stupid. Now I'm going to pass the question off to you. What do you think of the BAFTA winners? What do you think that says about the Oscar race moving forward? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and consider hitting that subscribe button, because if you don't, Prince William will be at your door